How we doing, guys? A couple of jobs today. I'm going to pot on the kosianas. They're in them tiny little pots. Don't know if I've got one here to show you. No, I haven't. A few other bits and bobs. I'm going to show you an update on the giant onions. And what I'm also going to do is give you a little bit of a tour of the whole garden, because you haven't seen the whole garden for a little while, and obviously it's warming up a little bit, so there's been a few changes. And I'll show you what's going on in the greenhouse with all the seedlings and all that kind of stuff. So a little bit of a boring one today, but I haven't really managed to get a lot done. I was not here yesterday, all that's bank holiday weekend. I went away yesterday, watched the Faulty Towers play show, which was absolutely brilliant. Recommend seeing that. So I got back today. I've had the electrician round doing a few bits and bobs, and I've just managed to get a bit done in the garden, so I'll just show you around and see what's going on. Going to pot on these little kosiana plants. I've been in these tiny little pots for a few weeks. As you can see, they're not very big at all. I could plant these straight out now, but I'm not ready to plant them out yet. I've still got a little bit of prep and deciding what's going where to do. So I'm literally just going to stick these into 9cm pots, just for a few weeks. But yeah, I should think they're dying to get out of these pots at the minute. So just a bit of multi-purpose. It's not much of a size difference really in a pot. A bit too much. But yeah, these have come on really nice in these little pots. You have to be careful in the kosianas because the leaves are quite delicate, they snap easily. As you can see there, there's got some lovely roots on these. So yeah, they're more than ready to just step up a little bit. And I'm just going to fill around a touch. And so they'll only be in these pots for 2 or 3 weeks, I should think. Just until we can pop them out, until I decide where to put them, or more to the point, until I can find somewhere to put them. I think they'll just be a little bit happier in there, like that. Right, so I thought I'd do a kind of a peak Trinelf kind of thing. Instead of showing you all my onions, I thought what I'd do is just put a selection on the table and run you through what they are when they were sown. It's easier for Pete then just to take a snapshot of the onions. So what we've got here, they're all in 1 litre pots now. So I've got 5 onions, selection of each, sown at different times. So we'll start this end. This is a Joe Atherton and this is an Alce. These were both sown on the 13th, the 19th of October. Now all my onions have had no heat and no lights. There's obviously two challenges, no lights and with lights. Mine have had no heat either, they've just been out here fending to their own devices. So this is a Joe Atherton, which is 19th of October. Looks okay. And this is an Alce, sown exactly the same time, 19th of October. They're now in normal compost and a bit of Johnson's number 2, and all I've added to these is some what do you call it, mycorrhizal, really, to get the roots going. These 3 are a little bit different. So this one at the end was sown in November. It's the only November one I've got, because the rest of them failed. These 2 are December onions, sown on the 6th of December. That is a Alce and that is a Joe Atherton. But it's weird how the November onion is a lot bigger than these 2. But it's quite a lot bigger than the December onions. The February sowings didn't do nothing, so I didn't bother them. So there you go, they are a selection. I've got loads more. These are probably just a pick of the best ones. So yeah, the October ones doing okay. December ones thinner than the only November one I've got. So there you go, that's an update on my onions. They're doing alright, considering they've been out here in the cold. Considering to the ones guys have had under lights, they're tiny, but considering they've been out in the cold with no heat, no lights, I'm quite pleased with them, so hopefully we should get some fairly big onions, guys. Cheers and go on. Right, we'll start over here from the corner of the path. Still looking a bit bland everywhere, but there is quite a lot going on. So I've already got my buckets in here ready to receive the spuds. Carrot box, really pleased. This is doing absolutely fabulous, this is. Can't really ask for more. 100% germination on those. Got some condor potatoes down here on the floor. These are saved seed from last year. Don't know what I'm doing with them yet. Don't know if to bring them on to do heavy potatoes or just stick them in buckets because they are a good potato. Not a lot in the kite tenty thing. I've got my Brussels in here, which are looking okay. Got no room to put them out yet. Got a few leftover broccolis and cosmos down here. These are all looking lovely. Lovely little plants they are. And they are the yellow ones. I've got some reject onions in here still. I'll probably just stick them out. Got dahlias and foxgloves still in here. Dahlias are starting to shoot now. Got a few shoots on these. There's one or two that are not doing a lot at the minute, but I can see eyes on them, so some are slower than others. So if your dahlias aren't doing a lot, guys, don't panic. Some foxgloves there that really need to go out. This one's starting to flower, starting to bud up. These are the onions that planted months ago, Stuttgarter sets. I really want to get these out, to be honest, but they're not big enough yet. But they're doing okay. We've got the spring onions in here, planted last week when I decided to change this bed up, turn it into more of a salad bed. And I've got 2 rows of carrots under there as well, which only planted last week, or sowed last week, so they're not doing a lot. Still got the dianthus down here. Loads of them, don't know where to put them. I've got half a tray of spring onions there, and these are all the SSPCs, 5 of them. 1 or 2 there I could split. But yeah, that's next week or the week after. I think this is another, no, this is a Manitou, I think. No, it's not. It's a spare potato. Don't know what this one is either. I think the spare one I got Steve Digwell from the for the grandkids, but getting the grandkids together to do it is a logistical nightmare, so I just planted it. This is which one's this? This is a Heliopsis, and this is a Coreopsis. So I need to find somewhere for those. Onions there are doing okay. Broccoli you can't really see, but they're doing okay. Don't seem to be any nasties trapped in there. So that's all good. And more onions here. These are the snowball ones. They're looking okay as well. So yeah, all looking good with the onions anyway. So the back border's pretty bare at the minute, but there is stuff coming up. Rebecca's are coming up. We've got foxgloves coming up. I've even actually got a kosiana here, I think, that was clearly from last year. I think it's an kosiana, don't know. But yeah, stuff coming up, a few alliums, bits and bobs, but big plans for this. I've got a lot of plants to go in here this year. Strawberries in the baskets are fruiting, which is nice. Got a few strawberries on there, a few more in there somewhere I think. Need to get them off the soil really, put a bit of straw in or something, but yeah, they're doing okay. Right, let's take you round this way. These are the kosianas potted up earlier. Hoping it's going to rain tonight, it's supposed to. Save me watering. The carrots in these stations, I've got a few up. Not many, it's about 6 or 7 at the minute, so but it's early days. That's my condor potato that I'm trying to do for heavy in there. I'll take you around here. I've got strawberries in the old planter thing as well. Got strawberries on here, so that's doing fine. I've got onions everywhere. There's my onions from earlier that I showed you. Oh, did I show you earlier? I don't know, might be later in the video, can't remember. Got the carrots in the bucket still down here. These are doing really well. Actually got some good sized carrots in there, so quite pleased I've done that. That's my new little acer tree, 1250 B&M. Nice little tree. The pot cost me nearly as much as the tree, but I'll just whack that in a little bit of ericaceous soil mixed with normal compost and a load of vermiculite just to get some drainage in it, and a little bit of John Innes number 3 just to help the drainage. I don't like being sogging wet, but yeah, as long as I've got drainage, they're quite good aces. It's quite nice little tree this. 1250, bargain. Right, walk around this side. It is chaos in here at the minute, I must admit. Loads of stuff needs to go out. Strawberries in here doing fine, they're fruiting as well. These are lobelia. I just took the plugs out earlier, popped these into tiny pots, they'll be fine. Still got the strawberries here, know where to put them. And these are the dahlias from seed. These are Black Forest. Really healthy plants. Greedy some seed, pleased with those. I've got some more in the garage actually. So we've got the delphinium is now starting to bud up. Crocosmias are going nuts. And these are the poached eggplants that I dig out every year, but this year I decided to leave them because, to be honest, they're absolutely delightful and the insects love them. And more crocosmias. So while we're here, I'll just quickly show you in the garage. Not a lot going on, but we've got some more dahlias from seed here. And these are Black Forest as well. This is the CD30 tray that I sowed last week. We've got the lettuces coming up. The vadagios are just starting. I think there's just one starting down here. A lot of blondes are up, little gem are up, one fail. And I'm just starting to get some spring onions to come through. These are the watermelons, sugar babies, looking okay. I did scorch them a little bit. I had the too much heat, too much light on them, so I've turned that down a touch. Got some Rebecca's there, which have been neglected a little bit, as you can see. Over this side, potato slips. I did put them in water, but they just didn't seem to like it, and the water was sticking up and started to stink, so I washed them off and I've stuck them in pots. So and they seem to be just about surviving, so we'll see what happens with them. Sweet corn sowed last week, I think. It's called Moonshine F1, so they're up, and these ones started coming up yesterday and they've just flown away, to be honest. I've got some parsnips in here. I'm not having much luck with the parsnips this year, but this was a new batch of seeds I bought and not one of them has germinated, so I might try some of my old favourites. And in there I've got some Marzano tomatoes that I've just set away, to be honest. They're not for me, they're for a friend of mine. So yeah, that's all that's going on in the garage at the minute. So we'll have a little walk. Got another dahlia here, which is doing lovely. And that's my grapevine cutting, which is doing lovely as well. So we're pretty much back to where we started. So yeah, there's quite a bit going on. It's all looking pretty good. I can't complain really. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't show you. I've got Elaine's carrot in here, in the tube. There's Elaine's carrot, doing well. So, greenhouse. I really need to clear this out because I need to get the racks out so I can get the tomatoes and the cucumbers all set up. So we'll start at the top. I've got Cobra beans here, which I sowed last week. They're just starting to push through the surface. You can tell when they're starting to push through because the compost lifts. I've got a few tomatoes up here and me colliers. Colliers are looking lovely. Down here we've got the Bright Lights Cosmos, which is doing okay. The Midnight Roma tomatoes, which are looking fabulous. These are from Steve Digwell. I've got Tango Cosmos at the back, which are looking lovely. I've got a few sunflowers here. And at the back I've got Rapunzel tomatoes, which are accordion. They're going to stay in here. And we've got the red marigolds. Down here we've got the Malope, which don't look very happy, but they are growing. They just seem to look all sulky and yellowy, but they are growing. These are the Oxheart carrots from Ali D, which I've pricked out and potted on. They're all doing okay. And we've got some more tomatoes here. These are Muscota, I think, or Muscata. These are basket tomatoes. And over here we've got a few more marigolds, a few more Muscota tomatoes, and a Malope over there. This is the first Malope I had and potted it up, but again that doesn't look great. Some more marigolds. These are called Summer Love, which I think is another red variety, and some Coreopsis, which are sowed from seeds as well. So that's all looking good. And over here we've got a Thumbergia vine. And in here we've got some dwarf French beans, which are Faraday and Compass. They're just starting to push through, you probably can't see, but they were sowed last week. So yeah, that is pretty much it guys for the greenhouse and, well, for the garden. It's not looking too bad. Everything is thriving, everything's growing, but I do need to get this greenhouse emptied because I need to get the staging out so I can get it all set up for the tomatoes and the cucumbers. I didn't show you the cucumbers, did I? Let me show you the cucumbers. There they are. Only put them in last week. Not a lot happening yet. Got Mini Munch and Beth Alpha, which is a new one. I'm just hoping they germinate because I've got no more Mini Munch seeds. And I've got a few Market Moors here, which are a Ridge variety. Are they a Ridge variety? I'm not sure actually, but they're Market Moors. They're a good old favourite. I'm not growing outside cucumbers, I don't think, but if I do, I'll stick these out there. So, there you go. That's pretty much it for this week. I'm going to chill out. The sun's going down in a minute. It's supposed to rain tonight. I hope it does, because it will save me watering. So, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Please like, please subscribe. It is all free, and we'll see you soon. Enjoy the weather.